it was put into safekeeping. I'd better look into that.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Nancy Drew, the Deadly Device. Nancy just picked up this piece of paper, which was from Gray's Shredder. It talks about something in safekeeping. I don't know what that is. I'm sure we can find out, but first, I want to go talk to Ellie. We have not seen Ellie in quite some time. I don't know, 6, 7 videos? Yeah, that's sort of a while. So let's go to Ellie and talk to her about various things.
Glad you made it through that lock-in. That could have been real bad.
Yeah, Nancy could have died in the lock-in. In fact, she almost died. Thanks for not really helping me at all there, Ellie.
Is this your card?
Nope.
Mason said it isn't his either.
Then it must just be an extra.
Okay, so nobody is claiming ownership of the mysterious card which we found in this area.
How bad are relations between you and Mason?
I wouldn't say they're bad.
You might be the only one who wouldn't.
They're not great.
I get the impression that you two hate each other.
My Gram raised me to look for the good in everyone, even those who do me harm. Most times I find that glimmer of good, even in the meanest people. But Mason flashes that smug smile of his, and every rage center of my brain releases all of its hate Mason chemicals. Wish that weren't the truth, but it is.
Oh, okay, so she really hates Mason.
I also get the impression Mason doesn't like you very much.
Now that is fortunate. If I had to deal with him puppy-dogging all around all the time, I'd never get anything done.
Yeah, it's interesting how they hate each other because we found out that the two of them are secretly working together on some sort of project.
Why were you spending time with Mason? I thought you two didn't get along.
We have to meet up to coordinate experiments once in a while.
You and Mason are working on a project together. Something secret.
You're wrong.
I'm not wrong. I found your cell phone. The evidence was right on your cell phone.
Then you won't mind if I tell Victor what you're up to?
You'd be smart not to. He doesn't have patience for people stirring up the bottom of a river that's best kept still.
Oh, okay, so we called her bluff, and, we don't have anything to show for it. Darn.
What happened back there in the lab?
I don't know. You're lucky you got out. Really lucky.
Yeah, really lucky. And again, thank you for not doing anything to help me escape, you know. Thank you for not alerting Gray or the police or anybody. Just thanks a lot, Ellie. You're not very helpful here.
After Nico died, you left for a while.
That's true.
Where did you go?
Home.
You mean back to where you grew up?
Of course. I wouldn't call Colorado home.
Why not?
Between you and me, I'm looking to get out of here as soon as possible.
Why?
Even if what happened to Nico never happened, Colorado never welcomed me with open arms.
So she doesn't like Colorado.
Are you sure you don't have another reason for wanting to leave?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, Ellie, if you say so. You know, I think Colorado is a nice place.
When you left, I understand you took all of your work with you.
It's my work. I need to keep it safe.
From whom?
Keep it safe? From whom?
I just meant in general.
Someone's trying to steal your work, Ellie? Is that it? What's going on here?
What made you decide to come back?
The police.
Did they force you to come back?
They were persuasive. I don't know if they were going to force me back, and I really didn't want to find out.
Okay, well, maybe this explains why she's sort of resentful towards Colorado. The police were not nice to her.
What were you doing with Nico's things?
How did you find those?
So you were hiding them?
Stay out of my things, hun. You don't know what you're messing with.
Okay, sorry for upsetting you, hon. Sorry.
You never said why you hid some of Nico's work.
I'm not supposed to have them, but I see you get that. If you have to ask why I'd go out of my way to understand how someone like Nico thought, then you obviously don't realize what a big deal he is. That, and he wanted to keep them from Mason. He hated Mason.
Did he say why?
Honey, would you ask anyone to explain why they hate Mason?
Yeah, Nancy asked you why you hate Mason. Don't you remember? It was just a couple of minutes ago.
Did you think Nico's work was important?
Not was. Is.
Important enough to kill for?
Dun dun dun.
Yes. More than once.
Whoa, what do you mean by that?
I think she means they're gonna kill Nico, then bring him back to life, and then kill him again. Oh, that's really horrible. Poor Nico.
Look around. Life isn't just life anymore. It's plugged in all the time. People live in this weird dream world of their own creation. We're running out of power, and fast. Imagine the jolt when we all wake up together. Nico cracked it. A way to harvest the electricity that's already there all around us. Or, so I heard. I never saw his work. His work is so important, it can't be measured in money. It's pure power. Economic, political, military, and literal power beyond measure. Wars have been fought for far less.
So that's why you've been stealing Nico's things?
Can you walk me through what happened the night Nico died? This isn't something I should talk to you about.
Yeah. You're gonna talk to me about this, okay, Ellie?
You don't have much of a choice.
May not have much, but I got a little. Leave me alone, could ya?
Oh.
According to the police report, Nico had been dead for 30 minutes before you called 911. What happened?
I tried, but the phones were out.
What about your cell phone?
I must have left it at home that night.
I don't know.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Wow, so that conversation with Ellie was rather long. Wow, that was like a 5-6 minute conversation with Ellie. Huh. Interesting. Now she's sort of suspicious and confusing all at the same time. I'm not entirely sure what to make of Ellie. You know, maybe she's stealing Nico's work. Well, she did steal Nico's work, you know, right after he died. She grabbed his work, took off for her home state, but then the police forced her to return. Hey, Gray.
Yeah, what?
Oh, that's right. Gray doesn't want to talk to us.
I'll let you go.
Yeah.
I say yeah. That's what I say. I say yeah. That's what I say. I say yeah. Okay, so what I wanted to do was get rid of Gray and then go in his area. Because we have a puzzle, the shredded page. You see this? We have this little puzzle thing over here on the left. It shows that you want to rotate those hooks right over here.
Gray's shredded notes seem to mention this was important.
So for example, you want to turn the right one this many times, and that's actually 3. 1, 2, 3. The middle one is 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the one on the left is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's it. Okay, so what do we get? A top secret video. Yes. Let me see some evidence. Sounds like Nico and Gray did not like each other. They were sending mean emails back and forth to each other on the 23rd. And Gray is a doctor.
What's someone with a PhD doing working in security?
Dr. Courtright, the security director. Yes, of course. Dr. Courtright. So, what am I doing here? I'm watching that nothing about fingerprints. I'm watching the video that we just found out about. LBTY 6510259. Alright, let's watch this video. Okay, this is Nico's death. What?
Gray? Is this the unedited tape? If it is... Wait, what's that code in the corner?
Yeah, if this is the unedited tape, then Gray is the killer! Dun dun dun!